Hey everybody, this is Dustin and Dave, your specialist. So Dave is actually getting ready to replace the Skylight on this Winnebago Mini Winnie. It is a 2018 and he's got all his paperwork, his tools, he's got some coverings and stuff to go up there. And then we actually had to order the Skylight. It's a special type that's from Winnebago and they're extremely expensive. We went, ugh. And unfortunately, because of the way it's designed, you can't just get away with cutting it out and putting like a different Skylight up there. And the Skylight's over there, and I believe the owners had patched it. I had went up here and took some pictures prior, and of course we did our free exterior evaluation on it, where we've recommended like a body reseal, we've recommended like stuff on the roof, side moldings and whatnot. And so there's Dave getting himself all set up there. I'm gonna sneak up here in just a second. But this Skylight, it uses a Sikaflex, and it's a black self-leveling silicone. And so you can see the silicone that's up here, and now you can see, the duct tape. I don't know how it got damaged. I'm going to remind the owner when he comes in, or if he's seen this video, that if something fell on it, a tree branch or a pine cone or something along those lines, that he can turn that in to the insurance and have them reimburse it. I believe, don't quote me on it, but I think the Skylight was something stupid like $600 or something like that, or $700. I mean, it was just astronomical. So as you can see, Dave getting in here, he's using a red plastic scraper, and again, this is self-level silicone, so he's got to scrape all that stuff off, get it down as clean as possible so that the new stuff will adhere to it. It's also got brackets too that hold it on the outer edges. So there's 4 brackets. So if you look at the sealant pattern and you see how wide they are on these ends, that's because there is a bracket. Oh, cool. You're gonna pull them out so we can see what it looks like? All right, yeah. So those brackets go down right there with, how many screws does it look like? 3? 3. And then I'm assuming there's probably something underneath of it as well that's appeased it to the roof.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yep.
It looks like it.
And
we're gonna
Skylight sealant for underneath the butyl insulation. Yeah.
Since we don't have screws all the way around.
Yeah. That way it bonds to the roof. Perfect. All right. Well, I just wanted to come in, do a quick video on this. If you have a Winnebago, make sure you're checking to see what kind of sealants they used on here. We recommended certain things to the customer. I don't think they've elected to do it at this time, but when you go to watch this video later down the road, if you are, there's a bunch of joints and seams here that aren't sealed. I don't know what that is on there that got put on there. There's a bunch of corners and stuff. You can see when I zoom in that they're just all separated and open. All the insert moldings that covered the screws are all shrink and dried up. All the sealant that's on, I'm sorry for my finger, all the sealant that's on this side is all aged, sun damaged. But I mean, this thing is a 2018, so it's due for a body reseal. And then same thing, the stitching on the awnings, like see here, the slide out topper awning, the material on it is tearing, and all the stitching is gone. And it starts somewhere right there. There's a little bit of it, but it's pretty much all gone. So eventually, what's going to happen is that's sewn. And now the stitching that's sewn it where it's at, it's gone. And when it pulls in and out quite enough, it's going to slip. The gimp is going to shoot out, and then this material is just going to spring load and unwind and cause damage to the slide out topper and the room. Also, there's sealants and putties that have bled out on here. So that's the little tattletale that the molding's loose and needs to be tightened as well. And so we'll go from there. And then Dave, there's something weird over here on the side. It almost looks like grease or something. So you might want to, when you get a chance, clean that up for them. You'll see it right there on the side of it. Okay. Just to see in case it was on something. Yeah, grease. That's what it says, grease from something. So, anyways, you never know what that came from. It could be from somebody, something they were driving through, or a machine, or a roof wash, or somebody's unit flicked up some grease off of something, or truck or diesel truck or whatever. So, but anyways, I'll leave him alone, let him do that. He got that cleaned up for the guy. And as you can see, he's starting to scrape that down. So once he gets that all cleaned up and prepped and then broken loose, I said he's got to go back and clean up the surface extremely well. clean up underneath that, wipe everything out inside, blow it out or whatever he needs to do, and then he'll go back and install it. And again, it's 2 different products, so there'll be a product underneath of it, and then there'll be a product applied over the top of it. And so then we'll get all that squared away. So, all right, well, thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, and we'll try to reply back as soon as possible. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Dustin and Dave, your RV specialist.